They even took to worshipping their idols, thus bringing great confusion to their faith. Likewise, in the period of regional church leadership, the Christians were supposed to exalt the church, which was the image of the Messiah, and follow the directions of its bishops and monastic leaders. The church was the object for the condition to determine who would have the position of Abel. However, they became influenced by the religion and culture of the pagan Germanic tribes, which brought great confusion to the Christian faith. Section 3: The period of the United Kingdom and the period of the Christian Empire. When the period of the judges came to a close, and the first Israel entered the period of the United Kingdom, the functions of the judge were apportioned to the offices of prophet, priest and king. The prophets received instructions directly from God. The priests kept charge over the tabernacle and later the temple, and the king governed the nation. Each carried on their distinct missions in guiding Israel to accomplish the goal of the providence of restoration. The purpose of the period of the Christian Empire was to restore the period of the United Kingdom through parallel indemnity conditions. Thus, when the period of regional church leadership came to a close, the missions of these leaders were apportioned to the offices of monastic leaders, corresponding to the prophets, the Pope corresponding to the high priest, and the emperor, who ruled the people. They were responsible to guide the second Israel to accomplish the goal of the providence of restoration. In the previous period, the Christian Church had been divided into the 5 patriarchates of Jerusalem, Antioch, Alexandria, Constantinople and Rome, with Rome dominant in the west. The Pope, as the Roman Patriarch was called, supervised all the bishops and abbots in Western Europe. In the period of the United Kingdom, the kings established the Kingdom of Israel around the temple, thereby manifesting the ideal of Moses' tabernacle, which was first conceived at the time of the Exodus. This was the image course for building the Kingdom of Heaven ruled by Jesus, which he would one day come to establish as the King of Kings. 6. Likewise, in the period of the Christian Empire, Charlemagne's empire realized the ideal of the Christian state, as set down in the City of God by St. Augustine, who lived when the Christians had just been liberated from the oppression of the Roman Empire, a time parallel to that of Moses. Once again, this was the image course for building the Kingdom of God, which Christ, as the King of Kings, will one day return to establish. Accordingly, in this period, the Emperor and the Pope were to realize the ideal Christian state by uniting wholeheartedly to follow the will of God. The spiritual kingdom ruled by the Pope, which had been founded upon the spiritual foundation for the Messiah, and the temporal kingdom, ruled by the Emperor, should have united based on Christ's teachings. Had they done so, religion, politics and economy would have harmonized, and the foundation for the second advent of Christ would have been established at that time. In the period of the United Kingdom of Israel,